It is a story of oppression and the suppression of national consciousness, a history of brutal repression and bloody crimes. Muscovy, which called itself Russia by stealing our historical name, is in fact the descendant of the Golden Horde. As Karl Marx wrote, it is the bloody mire of Mongol slavery, not the stern glory of the Norman era. What vileness it is to steal Kiev's name and history, and then call it Little Russia. To receive literacy and education from Ukraine, and then destroy the Ukrainian language and Ukrainian culture. To receive Christianity from Ukraine, and then destroy the independent Ukrainian church. To lure us into the collective concentration camp of the USSR, and then destroy us with the Holodomor. To send millions of Ukrainians to die in war and then spit on their memory. To deport millions of Ukrainians and then settle themselves on Ukrainian lands. To send in tanks and artillery with armed bandits and then call it brotherly assistance. To seize Ukrainian lands with human wave assaults, destroy hundreds of Ukrainian cities and towns, and then call it liberation. As a former Ukrainian diplomat, I am deeply outraged by the fact that today, in the minds of many peoples of the so-called Global South, Russia is still perceived as a fighter for the freedom of oppressed nations against imperialism and colonialism, even though in reality it holds the absolute record for the number of oppressed and destroyed peoples and nations. To counter these brazen attempts by Russian propaganda to distort reality, within our blogger club we have launched a new project. Specifically, the translation and adaptation of the key messages of the Ukrainian information campaign into foreign languages for their dissemination through all possible social media platforms. So please, don't judge us too harshly. This is our first attempt. As they say, don't view us with a critic eye, just pass our imperfection by. We look forward to your comments and suggestions, ladies and gentlemen. Don't judge us too harshly. As the saying goes, large streams from little fountains flow, and tall oaks from little acorns grow. As you know, great rivers begin with small streams, and towering oaks grow from little acorns.